Part of the meeting, we are going to let the superintendent call the meeting to order, and then we're going to swear in the, Judge Browning will swear in the superintendent and the two newly elected members of the board. The superintendent chairs the meeting until the chair and vice chairman are chosen. So if the superintendent will call the meeting to order, and then the judge can swear in the...
Okay, good afternoon. We're going to ask everyone to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We're going to proceed with the swearing in, and we will begin with the swearing in of the superintendent, followed by the swearing in of the board members. We will have Judge Bailey Browning officiating.
Good afternoon, everybody. I need your and as I said previously, we're going to swear in the superintendent first, and then we will swear in the two newly elected board members, I should say, not two new board members, because Ms. Gibson has another term, but they will be sworn in jointly. And then I understand you'll have a notary present that can fill out and
Yes.
sign as witness of the other paperwork. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, very well. And we're going to start with Ms. Joseph. So, Ms. Joseph, if you will come forward, please.
Okay, ready to put it?
Come on.
Okay, pop forward.
Come on. Right there. All right. I think that's 6 feet. We got close enough. Close enough. All right. What I'm going to ask you to do, if you have somebody that can hold the Bible for you, would you like that? All right. Come on. I understand. All right. What I'm going to ask you to do is place your right hand on the Bible, left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand. Thank you. And repeat after me. All right. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will protect and support and defend the Constitution and the government of the United States and of the state of Florida. That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state.
That I am duly qualified to hold office under the Constitution of the state.
And that I will well and faithfully perform
And I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of superintendent of schools,
the duties of superintendent of schools,
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. Now, if I could have the two school board members come forward. Perhaps maybe have one person maybe hold the Bible and then you can put your hands on or near it.
Mr. Carroll.
Okay. All right. Let's try. Let's see if we can do the same thing. You will place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. Here we go. And repeat after me, each of you. I do solemnly swear or affirm
I do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support, protect, and defend
that I will support, protect, and defend
the Constitution and government of the United States
the Constitution and government of the United States
and of the state of Florida.
and of the state of Florida.
That I am duly qualified to hold
Duly qualified to hold
office under the Constitution of the state,
office under the Constitution of the state,
and that I will well and faithfully perform
and that I will faithfully
duties of school board member
the duties of school board member,
on which I am now about to enter.
on which I am now about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Madam Superintendent, and to the board, I want to thank you also for giving me an opportunity to perform this ceremony. This is one of my favorite things to do as your county judge. It's a symbol of renewal and of new ideas, and I know that you are each going to perform your duties well and truly and faithfully in the best interest of the citizens and children of Madison County.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and we look forward to good things from all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Who do I need to get?
Ms. Bishop.
All right. All right. Thank y'all very much and have a good evening.
Thank you. We would like to thank Judge Browning for taking time to come out and perform that. We know we are living in perilous times and during COVID, but we are able to do things that's required of us. And so, again, thank you. At this time, at the beginning of the meeting, we have an organizational meeting, and we will be selecting the meeting dates of our board for the remainder, for the next year. We will be electing a chair, and we will be electing a vice chair. Before I go any further, I would like to read the names of our board members and their district. So I get that right. For District 1, we have Ms. Susie Williamson representing that area. For District 2, we have Ms. Carol Gibson representing that area. For District 3, we have Ms. Soretta Bell representing that area. For District 4, we have Mr. Frankie Carroll representing that area. In District 5, we have Mr. Bart Alford representing that area. At this time, I will entertain a motion for a chair to serve for the next year.
I move to appoint Mr. Bart Alford as chair, as he has been the vice chair for this coming year.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved in second that Mr. Bart Alford will serve as chair for the next year. Are we ready for the question? I guess that was a call for the question. All in favor of Mr. Alford serving as the chair of this board for the next year, let me know by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, Mr. Bart Alford, you are duly elected as chair of the board for the next year. We will need a vice chair. This time I will entertain a motion for the vice chair of the board.
I would like to nominate Ms. Susie Williamson.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay.
Well, I don't know how feasible that is. I'm doing my some of my meetings virtually. If the chairman needs to pass the gavel, he won't have anybody to pass it to. Is that right, Mr. Reeves?
This is Clay. Passing the gavel is only ceremonial. You can still perform those duties virtually.
Oh, okay.
Any other?
Then I will accept.
Okay. Any other questions or comments about that? So at this time, we will entertain the motion. It was properly moved and second that Ms. Susie Williamson will serve as vice chair of the board for the next year. Second by Ms. Gibson. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any nays? So Ms. Williamson will serve as our vice chair. Our next item of discussion is our calendar for the next year. All of you have a calendar in front of you, and after I presented it to you, I personally want to make some changes before we vote on it. Okay, for January, the first meeting in January, We consider not having a meeting in the first week of January, but I think we need to have a meeting the first week of January because our semester will start January the 19th. And I'm sure we'll have some business with a lot of kids coming, hopefully, are coming back to brick and mortar school, and we've got to shuffle some staff. We will probably need a meeting before school begins, the second semester. So I want to add January 5th back in as a meeting date, and that's a Tuesday night. Or would y'all like January 4th, that Monday?
Doesn't matter to me.
Whichever is,
Okay, we'll
Whatever's-
put January 4th. That's a
that's fine.
Monday. That'll be consistent with what we're doing, January 4th. I would like to add that to that group. Also, in March, because of spring break, we were going to go down to one meeting. But March is the time things are getting busy. And March of last year, COVID happened. And we were having to put meetings in, so I'm going to add March 15th back to your calendar. Okay, those are my only concerns, and those are the dates I'm presenting to you. Any other changes? Well, if we have no other changes, I will entertain a motion at this time to accept this as our meeting calendar for the next fiscal year.
I'll make the motion to approve the calendar with the changes of January 4th and January 15th added.
That's March 15th.
I'm sorry, January 4th and March 15th, I'm sorry.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved and second that we accept the meeting calendar for the next fiscal year as presented with the two changes. Are we ready for the question? All in favor of this calendar as presented with the two changes? Ms. Gibson?
Approve.
Ms. Bell?
Approved.
Mr. Carroll?
Approved.
Mr. Alford?
Approved.
And Ms. Williamson?
Approved.
Okay, calendar has been approved. Okay, those are all items I have to bring for you for this organizational meeting. At this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, let's go down the line. Ms. Williamson, do you approve we adjourn this meeting?
Approved.
Mr. Alford?
Yeah, approved.
Ms. Gibson?
Approve.
Ms. Bell?
Approved.
Mr. Carroll?
Approved.
Okay, this meeting is adjourned. Our newly elected board chair will chair this next meeting.
Okay, at this time, let's get this is on. Okay, at this time, I would like to welcome everyone to the November 17th, 2020 Madison County School Board meeting. Just to remind everyone, this is a meeting held in the public with a set agenda. The public will be allowed 3 minutes to address the board at the beginning of the meeting. The sign-in sheet to speak is on the table at the double doors as you enter the boardroom. Again, I thank everyone for joining us tonight as we conduct the business of the Madison County School District. Is there anyone who would like to speak in public input at this time? Is anyone on it, Ms. Bishop? Okay. At this time, there is no public input tonight, so there is no public input. We will continue to the consent agenda items. Consent item 4.1 is the minutes from November the 2nd, 2020. 4.2 is the Title I Part D local delinquent program grant of $90,999. 4.3 under the consent is the Title I Part A, Unisig supplemental teacher allocation for $22,500. 4.4 under consent is the No Hungry Kid grant we received for $15,600. 4.5 under the consent is the fundraiser consent approval for Madison County High School's FFA program. Farmers Co-op donated a gun safe to the program, and they're raffling it off. And 4.6 is the Title IV grant, Part A student support and academic enrichment of $95,003. Is there a motion to accept the consent items?
I move to approve the consent agenda items.
Second.
Okay, it has been properly moved by Ms. Gibson, seconded by Ms. Bell. Is there any discussion on the item?
I think going back to 4.4, no kid hungry grant, I'd like to know, just out of curiosity, what that money will be spent. I know it's going to be spent on something good, for sure. But just out of curiosity, I'd like to know what they decide to spend it on.
I couldn't tell you exactly, but she's buying some equipment for the kitchens.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Earlier this year, we had received a $50,000 grant from them. But it's some of the equipment they use in the kitchen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, it's been properly moved by Ms. Gibson, seconded by Ms. Bell. All those in favor, and I will do a voice vote. Mr. Carroll, do you approve?
Approve.
Ms. Bell?
Approve.
Ms. Gibson?
Approve.
Ms. Williamson?
Approve.
Ms. Bishop, 5-0 approval. Okay, moving right along under the individual items for consideration, 5.1, ESC special programs and procedures. Ms. Ritchie is listed at most. Joseph, are you presenting?
Okay,
Okay.
this is a public hearing right now. This,
Okay.
it's been presented, and at this time, we are having a public hearing. Does any of the public have anything to say about it or question about it?
Okay, at this time, we will open a public hearing concerning this for any individuals here within the audience who would have questions concerning it. So the public hearing is at this time open. If there's no input from the public or no questions, we will close the public hearing at this time. And then we will proceed with the vote. Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion to approve the ESE special programs and procedures.
Okay, motion has been made by Ms. Williamson. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved by Ms. Williamson, seconded by Ms. Bell. Is there any discussion? Okay, if there's no discussion, Mr. Carroll,
Approve.
Ms. Bell,
Approve.
Ms. Gibson,
Approve.
Ms. Williamson. Did you approve, Ms. Williamson?
Approve.
Okay, sorry, cut off right when you must have said it. 5-0, Ms. Bishop, motion was approved. Okay, 5.2, personnel changes, Dr. Blue.
Good evening, everyone. Congratulations on all the appointments.
Thank you.
I ask Brother Chair that we approve 5.2 personnel changes at this time.
Okay, 5.2 personnel changes. Is there a motion to approve the personnel changes?
I made the motion to approve the personnel changes.
Okay, it has been moved by Ms. Bell. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Gibson. Okay, at this time, is there any discussion concerning the personnel changes? Okay, if there's no discussion, Mr. Carroll,
Approve.
Ms. Bell,
Approve.
Ms. Gibson,
Approve.
Ms. Williamson,
Approve.
Okay, I approve. Ms. Bishop, 5-0.
Thank you, Brother Chair and
Thank
Board.
you. Okay, 5.3, board appointments, Ms. Joseph.
Okay, Mr. Chair, on your agenda, it looks a little different than what we've been doing for board appointments. During the year, we have several appointments that we make, and we do it random times during the year. I'm not taking anybody off anything that has been already decided that they're that particular representative, but I just want us to make sure that we appoint people and we have a wide array, all of us are serving as appointments rather than one person doing everything. And so the various boards that we appointed during the year is the Value Adjustment Board, the Legislative Board, and right now, Mr. Alford is the representative for that. Do you know when that is up?
I think it just began.
Okay,
I mean, I think I was just, yeah,
Yeah, we just did it a couple of months ago.
okay,
time passes, but it seems like it just happened.
okay. We have the Chamber of Commerce Board, and Ms. Carol Gibson is a representative of that. And we also have a FISBIT representative, and Ms. Carol Gibson is a representative of that. But what we don't have a representative for is your Value Adjustment Board. And do we want to replace the chamber person or the FISBIT person? And when their time come out, so we don't have to bring this back to the table, or do you want to continue in both positions?
Well, like you said, let's spread it around a little bit. I'm willing to continue with FISBIT. It involves meetings, during the day and all this.
Yes.
Okay, the chamber, I'm happy to have someone else take over since I've done it for about 3 years now. And
Okay. Part of your duties as being a school board member is to volunteer to participate on one of these boards. We've got 2 board members that have committed to serve on a couple of boards. We've got a committee member that has committed, we've got a board member that has committed to serve on the legislative board. We've got a board member that has agreed to serve as a FISBIT representative. We need a board member for Chamber of Commerce, and we need a board member for Value Adjustment Board.
I'll do the Chamber of Commerce.
Okay. We need a board member
What is
for,
the value of, what is it? I don't know what it is.
okay.
I hate to volunteer for something I don't know what it is.
Our attorney will help us with that.
Yes, the Value Adjustment Board is made up of 5 members, 1 from the Water Management District, 2 from the county, 2 from the school board. The 2 from the school board is a school board member
And a community
and a
member.
business, someone that owns a business within the district, an occupying commercial space. When a property owner disputes its property taxes, that eventually gets to the Board of Adjustment, which rules on whether they, the objection to the taxes is valid or needs to be rolled back, and that board makes that decision. They typically meet once a year when all petitions are filed, and they review petitions, so.
I'll do that.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. Now, another thing he just said, and we may have to do it next time because that wasn't on our mind. We've got to have a community representative that is a business partner that lives within our county, that owns a business. Did
Yes. Technically, it's someone that owns a business occupying commercial space located within the school district.
So it could be
So-
within the city.
Yes,
Okay, it doesn't have to be your district then?
does not.
Okay, I was thinking it did, okay.
It would be in our best interest for each board member to maybe present a name, and then we could ask individuals if they're willing to do it, because some business owners may not be willing to do that. I mean, it may be sort of hard to find someone, but
And it doesn't have to be appointed
do we have
tonight.
someone?
I don't have anyone. Can we bring that back
Yeah.
for the next
Yeah, I
meeting?
mean, I think we should, like, if
if a board member has someone that's a business owner in the community they feel would like to do that, I don't want to say anyone's name with not having talked to them, because they may not want to do
Okay.
that.
But at this time, can we vote on our board members, for the Value
Yes.
Adjustment Board, Frankie Carroll, for the Legislative Board, and I think it has another name, is Bart Alford, for the Chamber of Commerce Representative, Sharetta Bell, and for the FISBIT Representative, Carol Gibson.
Okay.
We need a motion for that.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve the board members serving on the various civic boards and community boards in the community?
I move to approve the board appointments. Did you want me to say them each?
That would- you
The
can if
Value
you wish.
Adjustment Board, the Legislative Board, the Chamber of Commerce, and the FISBIT representative.
Okay. Motion has been made by Ms. Gibson. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Ms. Williamson. Is there any discussion? Okay, if there's no discussion, Mr. Carroll,
Approved.
Ms. Bell,
Approve.
Ms. Gibson.
Approve.
I approve. Ms. Williamson.
Approve.
5-0, Ms. Dickey. I'm sorry. Ms. Bishop. Sorry about that. Okay, 5-0. 6.1, superintendent items.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I just have a statement this time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, in my statement, I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for your vote of confidence and for your strong support. As your superintendent of Madison County Schools, I will continue to work toward the goal of improved student achievement and securing a stable, experienced workforce. In addition, my promise to protect staff, students, teachers, and administrators still hold true. New ideas and increased parent and community engagements are also at the forefront of my continued effort to advocate for our children and provide them with stellar educational opportunities. An open door policy remains a staple in how this administration plans to function now and the years to come, all four of them. The district will continue to work as good stewards of financial resources and guardians of the many investments from our community. I want to assure you that collaboration with our many partners is what will continue to move our district into a permanent place of academic excellence for all of our students. I am energized, motivated, and ready to continue the work. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Joseph. Attorney items, Mr. Sinkner, do you have any?
There are none.
Okay. Mr. Carroll, do you have anything that you would like to say?
I'm just, you know, I'm humbled to be able to serve on the school board. And, you know, I just appreciate everybody, all the encouragement, and, you know, appreciate Ms. Joseph. I talked to her even before I decided to run, so I just appreciate that.
Okay.
You know, I'm like this. Every decision I try to make is about the kids, and that's just where I stand in all my when I'm thinking about them. So
Okay.
I am looking forward to this. So.
Okay, good. Ms. Bell?
I would just like to say congratulations to Mr. Carroll, Ms. Carol Gibson,
Thank
and Ms.
you.
Shirley Joseph. I know y'all gonna do some wonderful stuff, and I want to continue to work with Ms. Joseph and Ms. Carroll, and I'm looking forward to working with Mr. Carroll. I think we got some amazing stuff that we can do if we all work together.
Thank you. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Carroll and Mrs. Joseph again. It's been an honor and a privilege to represent District 2 on the Madison County School Board. I love being involved with the children and making sure they have what they need, along with the teachers and everyone involved with the school, and also watching out for the taxpayers' money. I will continue to strive to make the best decisions for the children of Madison County. Thank you so much.
Ms. Williamson, do you have anything?
Yes, I did. I'd like to congratulate Ms. Joseph, and we look forward to serving as a board member for her and her administration. Also, I'd like to thank Mr. Carroll for his willingness to serve on the board and for Ms. Gibson's willingness to continue to serve, and congratulations to all of you.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Williamson. I, too, would like to congratulate Ms. Joseph. I look forward to working with you and serving with you, and I'm just glad that you accepted our request back nearly 2 years ago, and we have you now as the superintendent, or you've been elected as superintendent. We had you then as superintendent, but you've been elected as superintendent, and I look forward to working with you. I want to congratulate Mr. Carroll for winning his seat, and looking forward to serving with him, and Ms. Gibson for winning her seat, and I hope I can be as good of a chairman as she was when she was the chairman.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for all your work you did the past 4 years and your year as chairman. I want to apologize to Ms. Bishop for calling her Miss Dickey. That was a flashback from several years ago that I guess you get used to saying 5-0 Miss Dickey, 5-0 Miss Bishop, but again, I apologize. And I want to recognize our county office employees who are in the office or in the audience tonight. We have Dr. Blue, the Director of Personnel. He spoke earlier, and we have our Ms. Ritchie, the Coordinator of ESC and Student Services, and she was on the agenda earlier. We want to thank them for all they do and appreciate them being here tonight and all their hard work. I too want to thank all the district staff for all they're continuing to do in light of the COVID and all the transitions we're having to go through. And just really, when you start looking at the grants we're getting, that's really important in helping us be able to spend grant money and money not out of the general fund. And I appreciate us getting that. And we have Mr. Goyette, our IT person who keeps us rolling with IT. Without him, people couldn't be seeing it at home, and that's real important in this day and time of the COVID. At this time, is there a motion? If there's nothing else, is there a motion to adjourn?
I made the motion to adjourn.
Okay, motion has been made by Ms. Bell. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Ms. Gibson. Is there any discussion? If there's none, Mr. Carroll? Ms. Bell?
Approved.
Ms. Gibson?
Approve.
Ms. Williamson?
Approve.
Okay, meeting is adjourned at this time.